What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Ronda here, and I'm back with another video. So I just want to inform you guys on an update on this major winter storm that went across from New Mexico and is on its way, or is already approaching the northeast. It's probably already snowing for a lot of you guys. That's probably in like Pennsylvania, New York, and stuff like the Massachusetts, those areas. I'm pretty sure it's already snowing for you guys, or at least ice and stuff. I would say a little update. I did see a headline late last night around like 2 something. There was 160,000 people without power, according to Reuters. And then there was also, I think, 10,000 flights has been canceled across the United States because of this winter storm. Now, I want to say, hint on you, I've been just saying this for the last few. There is indication, even the National Weather Service, I think, put this out too, that North Carolina and I think parts of Virginia, and I wouldn't be surprised with the upstate of South Carolina too. There is a snow signal for next weekend. Now, if you live in the Carolinas, especially in the eastern North Carolina, you probably have seen that on your forecast. I would just say this: it's something is there, by the way, moisture and stuff. I will say one thing: don't get too hyped up about this system because it can always switch. So I got a text message. It can always switch to being nothing. But on the bright side, there is at least something there for the National Weather Service out of all people to put that there is a slight chance of seeing snow. Now, us in Eastern North Carolina basically missed out on this. It was like ice overnight today. Overnight. It was going into the morning. We kept getting extended with winter weather advisories that were supposed to end at 4 a.m. Sunday, but it was pushed to 1 p.m. Because when I look back at the weather radar, it was ice falling at 11 something in the morning. And it was going on throughout the night too. I expected that to happen because it was so cold. It was like, I think 28 degrees, but it felt like 18 outside. Crazy temps. Then we're supposed to warm a little bit. Then we're gonna be in the mid 40s, high 30s or mid 30s throughout the next week. Throughout the week, and then that's basically what's gonna drive that potential snow signal. And there's also moisture in the Gulf, so I'm not gonna ramble too much on that part. Just want to hint you guys on that. But update. Carolinas, I think there was a few power outages because of this storm across North Carolina. I think they're gonna switch to rain. There's thunderstorms possible going across North Carolina, potentially, especially eastern North Carolina. We're supposed to basically warm up. But I would say one thing though. It seemed like depending on what falls, I think Tuesday night or Monday night is gonna be cold, so it might freeze on some areas. But there was a few accidents reported, I think, on the Neuse River Ridge, and I think that's in New Bern, North Carolina, roughly about 45 minutes away from me. There was some, I guess, some accidents reported because of, I guess, ice. It was on the bridge. They would say it would be like a light glaze. When I went outside around 2 something in the morning, yes, he saw like ice sitting on certain stuff. It was like very light. It wasn't like heavy like as you go further and then towards not New Bern, Raleigh, Raleigh, Durham area, Charlotte, Fayetteville, Asheville, those areas. It wasn't like extremely like how it probably is over there. Still ongoing. Then it's supposed to break off, I guess, by this evening, but it's going to be still a lot of ice broke back there. So I'm gonna give you guys the latest update on the National Weather Service right now. So this is the latest on the National Weather Service. I am on kind of a time crunch, so I'm gonna go through as much as possible. So they still have right here: a significant winter storm is underway, bringing widespread heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain from the southern Rockies to New England through Monday. Extremely cold air will follow, prolonging dangerous travel and infrastructure impacts into next week. Severe thunderstorms may produce damaging gusts and tornadoes across the eastern Gulf Coast states Sunday morning and afternoon. So we go down here. These are the latest watches, warnings, and advisories that's been issued. Freeze watch all the way down here to Florida, including Jacksonville, Florida, and look like around Tampa or just north of Tampa. Then we also have in the yellow a tornado watch for southeastern Alabama and southern Alabama and southwestern Georgia. Then in the white, looks like yeah, there's nothing for white. So it looks like a lot of advisories been broken off for Georgia, parts of South Carolina, and North Carolina. You see, yes, my area was under a winter storm advisory until 1 p.m. It's 1:05 right now. Ice storm warning still ongoing for around Atlanta, back to Georgia actually, South Carolina, and parts of North Carolina. Winter storm warnings are still in effect for North Carolina. You folks down here in Wilmington, you still under a winter storm advisory. I do not know when you guys expire, but just north of you, hitting Onslow and heading up towards Outer Banks. You is out of a winter storm advisory now. It's basically rain now. Don't know if it's gonna bring it bad at all if anything changed, but I expect it not to. Most of Texas is under extreme cold warning. Look at that. There's still an winter storm warning ongoing for Central Texas. Arkansas have winter storm warning still ongoing with extreme cold warnings also in place. Tennessee broke off with winter storm warnings. There's still a good amount that's still under a winter storm warning. So you guys, it's cold weather advisory is actually in place for parts of Tennessee. If you go through Virginia, most of Virginia is on the winter storm warnings, and obviously all of up north is on the winter storm warnings. And winter weather advisory has been issued for 4 counties up in Maine. So that's the latest update from the National Weather Service. I expect some of these to continue to decrease for the Mid-South, Deep South, and Southeast. I do expect these to decrease a lot more. Oh, back to Mississippi. I'm sorry. There is ice storm warning still ongoing, especially through Jackson and eastern Louisiana. And there is extreme cold weather. Cold warning. Let me make sure. Extreme cold warning in effect for parts of Mississippi too. I think I already said Alabama. So yeah. Oh, and there is a tornado watch and a tornado watch for you folks in Alabama and Georgia and Peninsula Florida. And there also is a high wind look like watch or warning in effect, or a special marine warning, sorry about that, for the Gulf Coast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the latest update. I do expect these to change, especially for the South, back through Texas to the Carolinas. But I do not expect anything to really change for the Northeast, except for these 4 counties in Maine to be put under a winter storm warning eventually. We'll not rule that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. We'll be keeping my eyes out on the potential next system, especially around areas back through the deep south, like the southern coast, especially the Carolina, especially North Carolina. If that system works out, not gonna bank on it too much because it obviously won't, because we saw how this system basically changed the last minute because of warm air from the Atlantic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy Ronde right here, out.